Recording in progress. Hi, hello. We have Amanda and Adrian with us today.
Hello.
Adrian is the last person in the 18th edition to be added in, you guys, and his photos are incredible. Wow, very very handsome. I got to toot my own horn for my culture here. Little Romanian hotties around the corner here. Very cool. Just kidding, guys. But I was really intrigued by you for a long time. Amanda has recommended that we let the audience interview and know about Realty and what the heck is going on in our market. So we thought to ourselves, what better time than having you a part of this issue for the summer? People want to know the tips and tricks. A lot of people are moving in the summer or winter. It usually is hell on earth for most people for that. But now times are like changing, as we all know. So we wanted to ask you advice about realty, but first we wanted to get into your true passion. Amanda is your partner, and so fun that you guys are doing so well, and your beautiful photo together really made me feel like, wow, I should put Amanda in this picture too, but it's all about you, Adrian. So sorry, Amanda.
That's okay. 100%.
So how are you guys doing today after that big shoot you did yesterday?
Great, amazing, very good.
It was a lot of fun. Four Walls Media, Tabby did an amazing job. We
Yes,
had a lot of fun in a
yes,
short period of
we, we,
time.
we also had fun. That's true.
Well, you look like a true professional. I'm very proud of you. Very good. Very good. So let's get more into you, Adrian. I would love to talk about your upbringing is not in Canada. So
Correct.
you, as a young man in college, in school, saw like a different life that you could have in Canada. Let's talk about the foreign experience and being from where you're from, hun.
For sure, yes. So originally I'm from Romania. Um, I graduated university in the year 2000. I have a bachelor in mechanical engineer, but because of the economy and engineering being such a tight niche at the time when I tried to find job, I could not find any job. So I was forced to find something else, and I got into IT. And for the past 20 years, I've done IT support. And at the moment, I am a senior IT consultant providing IT services for different type of businesses, from small businesses to enterprise businesses. And yeah, going back to Romania, at the time, like I mentioned, things have been rough and tough, and the competition is pretty high, and there's a lot of stress. And I don't want to sound negative or anything, but when I was in university, I had this chat with one of my colleagues telling me about one of his relatives that was living in Canada, and his relative here in Canada was able to go fishing or playing soccer or having time off, doing hiking and having a lot of activities. And for me at the time, it was a little bit foreign because I was only in the mindset of you need to always work. You don't have time for yourself. And when you do, it's like so hectic. And I kind of like the idea of having time for myself and for my activities. So I looked more into how to get into to move to Canada. And in 2008, me and my ex-wife, we moved here. And I'm here since 2010. We relocated permanently, and yeah, that was my beginning.
Congratulations. That's a huge feat for anybody who's watching you back home or anything. Make sure that they know that the journey is possible. A lot of people feel like there's no hope. Definitely having education in other countries is a big one. I know that the family that I have in Romania is a mix of if they go to school or if they had education. And I know that that's a huge way out of a different lifestyle. So I always encourage people to be inspired by people like you to know that there's another way to life. Just because where we live doesn't mean we can't achieve our dreams. But do you go back to Romania at all?
Um, I don't have any reason, honestly, to go there. I only have my mom. My dad passed away when I was in university. I talk with my mom on the phone all the time. I try to go back, but the reality
Yeah.
is that life here keeps me busy enough. So I plan to, but uh, it's
Yeah.
a
Well,
matter
I'm
of
sure your mother is very proud of you making a life in a different country. That's not an easy feat. So that's something that's very unique to your story that you had to go through that process to be living your dreams. But as soon as you get to Canada, you realize, well, you still got to work too. You
yes,
got to work hard
yeah,
too, the same way. But our lifestyle is a bit different. And I think something that knowing our background is that having a home is like the top, like here
yes,
in Canada, it's like, who do you know? What job do you have? This kind of thing. But really, in taking care of yourself and your family is the number one in Romania or any other country. That mindset is very different. And so, I'm not surprised that you're interested in IT, number one, computers and genius online, but also realty, because that in its sense is what we love to have security for is our home. So you
right.
really get that point. I think a lot of realtors say very similar stuff that they want to help people find their forever home and stuff like that. But I know it comes from a real place from your heart. So I love that. And so will the audience. So you wrote within a few Q&A questions that we had. We just posted online a little bit about you already, but we wanted to share more about your true passion. Amanda shared that. She goes, he is very passionate. I thought, okay, he's super that passionate. All right, let's hear about it. What brought, so the whole thing of homes being a big deal, security is a huge thing, but what actually got you interested in realty? Because I was reading your questionnaire and you said HGTV inspired you. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness, I love that.
yeah, of course. So, like 10, 15 years ago, social media was not the way it is today. And after coming back from work and relaxing at home, I got into watching those shows on TV. And one of the shows that I enjoyed the most was Million Dollar Listing New York with all the stars from New York selling real estate, top producers like Freddie Eklund, Brian Serhant, Luis Ortiz. All those guys inspire me to kind of um, follow their footprints and trying to get there and have like a similar career in a way, if possible. And right now, I am at the moment where I still have my full-time job with IT and trying to transition into real estate as much as I can. And yeah, that's what happened at the time.
Very cool. So let's get into the truth of becoming a realtor. For people who are interested in it and watching
Oh,
your
yeah.
episode because they want to be like you, what is the truth, the real steps of, because people, I think many people in life have asked themselves, maybe I should get into that. I'm good at sales. I'm cute. I like people. And
Yes,
I'm one of those people that kind of dived into it and thought, hey, this could be fun. And then
yes,
I got, researching and it was like, oh my gosh, you actually have to be smart and like learn things. Okay. The rules and everything that you got to teach your clients. So let's talk about the truth. Like, how did you actually start? Like, it goes like with
for sure.
researching, finding the right school. What process did you go through?
Of course. So similar to other professions, like if you are a lawyer, if you are a doctor, and if you deal with a lot of money, you need to have a license. So to become a realtor, you need to go to a similar process where you need to pass some exams. I don't know how those exams have been in the past and how easy it was to pass, but today it's very tough. Like I was also having my full-time job when I was studying for those two exams, and I can tell you that they've been two of my toughest exams of my life, and it's not easy. So whoever is passing those exams, congratulations, and I salute you and applaud you because it's not easy. Like for me, after doing university and learning constantly for IT and getting certification, I can tell you that those two exams to become a realtor are not easy for sure. It's not a walk in the park. I don't know how it was in the past, but today this industry is heavily regulated. There are a lot of regulations, and you need to comply with the standards of ethics and a lot of other standards. The body that is regulating the industry in Alberta, it's called RICA, Real Estate Council of Alberta. And the exam, it's hosted by them, so you need to get the training, get the exam, and after you get your license as a realtor, and again, it's pretty tough. It's not a walk in the park like I thought in the
How,
beginning.
how long does it take when you first start the journey of applying and learning and then all the tests that you have to take? Is it in person or online? I think it's both options.
This is another thing that I should mention. It matters if you are from here. The process is a little bit easier because you don't need to submit a lot of the documentation that you need to do if you're not from here. So in my case, because I didn't finish any schooling here, I needed to evaluate my university degree. Then I need to take an English test, and I
Oh.
needed to do a few other things. And then I was allowed to sit in the exam. If you're from here, all you need is your high school diploma, and then
Mm.
you'll be able to enroll in the training and in the exams.
Oh, great to know that. Wow. So you started your own realty company. A lot of people are under other brokers or other companies.
It's
That's a pretty big deal to be like the face of the company and
yes,
everything.
actually,
Let's
actually,
talk about that.
yes, actually, I'm not at the point yet. I'm a new realtor, so I'm
Okay.
under the brokerage, and the brokerage that I work for, it's eXp Realty. You
Okay.
allowed
Yes,
as a
yes.
new realtor to have your own brokerage for a period of year. I think it's like 5 years. You need to be in the business, and then you need to pass a few other exams and certifications, and then you can have your own brokerage. I'm not there yet. I'm only
Yeah.
licensed for residential real estate.
Okay, so how does it work with promoting yourself as a realtor then, where you're at or where people have
But
their own? So you
for
have your
sure,
own website, I noticed,
yes,
and
but
people come right to you, but you're with Expert Realty. Okay.
yes, so everywhere I'm advertising, I also am obligated to have the logo and the information from my brokerage, which is eXp Realty. So in all my websites and everywhere, you'll see that eXp Realty is mentioned there as a
Yes.
requirement.
Well, it looks like you're the boss. I gotta say, maybe from the
Well,
photos, I just looked at that and thought you're the boss for sure. So you have a lot of passions outside of being a realtor, and which is people and outside. I
yes.
saw this hilarious guys, dogs. My dogs, sorry. Amanda knows my dogs. They're incest. Uh, but yes, you said you have other passions other than realty. What are they?
I like to stay active. I like to spend time outdoors as much as possible, especially during the summer months. I like to go for hikes. I like to spend time with my friends, um, go for drinks, watch sports, spend time with the family, with the kids.
And recently he's got into boxing.
Mhm. I did, yes. That's Saturday morning at 7 a.m.
7 a.m. Saturday mornings.
That's very cool. You guys also go to events. I first met Amanda through Jesus Oritz at the Red Rug Affair, and I remember seeing your guys' photo and sharing it and thinking, "What a nice looking couple." And unbeknownst to me, there's one of my people there. So I feel like a connection with you guys, of course, because of that. But I see how hard you guys are working behind the scenes, and Amanda just adores you so much, and she really believes in you. And it's just like
Thank
such
you.
a fun thing to work with people that love each other and support each other. We want to know the advice that a realtor could give to people who are thinking about, yeah, thinking about either moving from their home, selling it, or buying their first. Like, what is something that, what's it like to work with you? Like, what's the
Yeah,
experience
thank
like?
you. Very good question. So actually, buying or selling real estate, it's one of the most stressful situations in a life, a human life, and I think it comes after death, divorce, and the third one, the most stressful activity, it's moving out of your house and finding a new house. So it's pretty intense. So that's why you kind of need to work with a professional that it's there to guide you and make sure that all the steps are followed and nothing gets missed, and all the legal side of things it's followed, provide updates about the market. All the process needs to be documented and communicated to the client. All those things are very important. It's not just the fun part thing that you see on TV. It's a lot of work and takes a lot to be a realtor. And I enjoy it. I like helping people, and I like to provide help and support, information. I like to know people. That's why I'm
One
here.
thing I'll jump in here because Adrian's got a client that he's working with right now who's amazing. But what I've been able to see him do is kind of like, kind of part of his team to help him, but be able to see him work is he really wants to know this person's like wants, needs, desires in terms of real estate, and also to make sure like he's giving her all the advice that she needs, but also hearing what she wants, what she needs, what she may be concerned about, and actually like really being there to support her, to help her. So like I just wanted to add that little bit because it's something I get to see kind of from the side.
I love that. Yes, he seems very dedicated to the craft of realty. And it's not it like I said, I tried to dabble into it and I was like ran away from it. I was like, okay, Jill, never mind. Because yeah, it's like you have to study to be a lawyer, actually. That's what I felt when I was looking at it. I thought, what is this? Oh my gosh. Just to sell a house, you got to be like super smart. Okay. But in the end, the details are everything because, yeah, you're working with something so legal, like a house, a property, and everything. So, you're working with the government. So, very, very cool. I can see that you're very serious. You got the Romanian, like friendly, but hey, I'm serious for you. Don't you worry, you'll
Yes.
be okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. And you listen very well and you look at people in the eyes and stuff. So, yeah, I can see that you love doing what you do. It's really cool. We hope that you come out to some events soon under Amanda Networks events
Sure. Yeah.
or
So,
anything. We've got a few things coming up. I think the community would love to meet you. You're young, handsome, fun, in a beautiful relationship, a good person. I can see all of that stuff. So, yeah,
Well,
I
and
trust you with selling my house too.
one thing we're going to be doing, you're actually starting to brainstorm right now, is an actual event for Adrian,
Yeah,
like a meet and greet for him. So we're starting to sort of plan that. So of
you
course
guys,
you're going to be
if
100% involved in that.
Okay, if you guys are loving the HD TV shows, we gotta do a party like that. Okay, Adrian,
for
whose
sure.
house you selling? We're gonna sell that house that day together, okay?
Right?
We should totally do a house party like that. Like because I'm watching and I actually correspond, not friends, but correspond on socials. I have the couple who are the real estate people in Toronto called Lux Listing Toronto
Okay.
with Peter and Paige Torkin. And they're all the way in Toronto, of course, but they love our magazine and they have a show on Amazon. So you
Oh,
never know. You guys
oh
could be
wow.
next.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's do
Maybe
it.
I
Let's
love it.
go.
The
starting
house
like
shows,
our
that's why I
own
like
like
them.
$1 million listing Calgary. That would be kind of fun, hey?
Yeah,
Yes.
nobody's done that here yet. Even for your just your socials, for like when you're experiencing what you're doing, it'd be so fun for the audience to see what that looks like. Because I think the inspiration people get from the homes of looking at each home that these people are going, like for some reason you wouldn't think that that'd be a great show, but it really is. It's so different and fun, and everyone can relate about what they would love in the house or the way it looks, the design, all that stuff. So are you into design? Is this like something that you want to like you like staging houses? Are you interested in the aesthetic of way a house looks, the operation? Like are you into houses or just selling houses?
I'm into everything real estate related, including buying and renovating houses. I've done one project in 2019, right after COVID, which was a success. And I love every part of the process from buying the house. It was an original house. We renovated everything, new kitchen, new bath, paint, flooring. It was brand new on the inside, only the outside was unchanged. But yeah, I learned a lot from those that process. I have a lot of people in the trades industry.
Okay.
They're my friends, and if anybody needs anything, I will be able to recommend those people because they help me so much and they are validated by me.
That is something I saw watching the show Selling Sunset and Selling OC, is that with the Oppenheimer group or whatever. We're just going to throw that out there and
Hmm.
let them know we were talking about them. But is that they all need, it's like a whole industry,
Right.
realty, right? I think
Yeah.
people forget that. They don't understand all the construction people, all the people that doing the leases, everything that's to do with houses, construct everything is like something you've had to learn as well. And
Yeah.
the connections that you have that you could help your clients with,
Exactly.
that I would just see how much the realtors themselves would rely on the people that were supporting them whenever they go, okay, we're doing it, and they'd call their people right away. So I saw that on the show, that you have to have your own network of people
Yes.
within this
Exactly.
industry that you can call upon when you need help. And that's the same for magazines, guys. I can't believe, just when we were thinking of like how are we gonna make sure we get you guys in, it was quite a journey for that. And then we've, Amanda found the photographer, and then it's
Yes.
just the process is always through connection, isn't it? It's like
Yes.
without that person, they go, hey, I worked with them before, and they're your connection as well, or through somebody that you trust. That's the feeling that most people like from selling a house, is that save, I know them, they did it with this person. The word of mouth is still huge.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
that's kind of
and
what we do at I'm Here With. We talk a lot and share who we have in our pages with everybody. We just went to Banff World Media Festival and gave the magazine to the executive director, just hooting that out to everybody so they know. So
Yeah.
there's more exciting things like that going to be happening this summer as well, where we'll be giving the copy to really amazing people in the network who come to Calgary, who are here. So yeah, we're gonna definitely see your face a lot soon, and now you'll see it, guys. So
and
Yes.
and in speaking in terms of photography and videography, so the gentleman I got to do the photos yesterday,
It's amazing.
he's amazing, and we are so excited for him once the property that we're gonna list, that Adrian's gonna list, is gonna be listed relatively soon. So we're gonna do like a super sleek, because you know me and the social media and side of things, it's going to look so sharp. But Adrian knows exactly how he kind of wants this promo video to be. And I'll get you to talk about it a bit, because you want to see him kind of flare up and get like super enthusiastic. You start talking about like the promo
Yes.
video, it's like, yeah, so it's going to be really exciting when that gets launched, and he can blast that out and show everyone what he's got listed, and they can come take a look.
perfect. Well, we're gonna follow your journey,
For
Adrian.
sure.
Don't you worry
Yeah.
about that. And definitely, it would be so fun to have like a fun, like casual cocktail bougie, like house party,
For
like
sure. Yes.
and everyone meet him, like, and we could film it, like, oh yeah, we can't wait to have more fun with you guys. Thank you so much for your time today, everybody.
Thank you
Yeah, that was
for your time as
wonderful.
well.
Have a great day, okay, guys?
You too. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Stop the recording.
Bye.
Uh, it's